Uncle Pat.
Hey, hello, Uncle Leong.
Wow, I heard you going to make a lot of money this year, eh?
No lah, where you get all this money?
You going to sell 27,000 flat, eh? More than the 25,000 that you announced earlier, eh?
No leh, every year I say I lose about $1 to $2 billion.
Huh? How can? You mean every flat you sell you lose money, ah?
Yeah, lose money.
Huh? So you sell 25,000 you lose money, you sell 27,000 you lose even more money, ah?
Yeah, for the people of Singapore.
Sure or not?
Sure, why not? Read the newspaper is actually all correct.
Yeah, we believe everything that we read now, then you know, anyway, somebody told me, actually when you sell the flat, you make money, no?
Okay, where do you get that from?
Anyway somebody told me
Okay.
Say because the land that you acquired long time ago is very cheap then the inflation, then you sell the land now at market price, but you still buy the land very cheap before then of course you make profit
Correct.
Then most people use their CPF to pay for your flat also then those who don't have enough money from the CPF to pay you, then they borrow from you also. Then you charge them 2.6%
Interest
then
so it's cheaper from the bank.
Where got cheaper the bank? Since you allow the bank to do the loan from 1st January 2003, so far all these years, 10 years, the bank interest rate has been lower than your 2.6, you know. Then you lend the money to those people to buy the flat.
Yeah.
You also make money, you know, because you charge them 2.6%. Now where you get the money to lend them at 2.6%?
Where I get the money from? The reason.
You don't know reason. No lah. You very blunt, no. You see, those people who never use the CPF to pay for the flat is earning 2.5% in the CPF.
Correct.
So you take these people's money at 2.5%, then you lend to those people who buy the flat at 2.6%. You still make 0.1% there.
Correct.
Right. So you make so much money you don't know. You sell flat, you make money. You lend the loan, also you make money. Then your interest rate, this 10 years, always 2.6% is higher than the bank one, you know. Then how come you still call your loan concessionary loan? I think got to change the name, you know. You always tell me, say, it's like chicken rice, you buy the chicken $1, then you sell $3. Then you say because the restaurant charge $5, you are giving a subsidy of $2, so your flat is subsidized. Where got meaning? Then every year, so many people ask you, you know, how much the chicken cost. You also refuse to tell people you don't break down, because your chicken got different cost, right? You know,
right.
You got the chicken itself, then you got the ingredient, the rice, everything, but you don't break down for people. But how people know? Anyway, I heard your rice actually is your brother's company, right?
Yes, but although we are brothers, but we run a business ourselves. So there's no relationship between us except for business.
Yeah, don't bullshit me The two of you is like you operate one joint account, then say one sell rice, one sell chicken, then combine together you sell $3, then you say you got subsidy of $2. Actually both of you make money, right? So actually it costs the government not even a single cent to provide public housing for citizens, you know. You know why?
Why?
Because see, you buy the land very cheap, then you sell at a profit. Then when people want to take loan, you take the people CPF at 2.5, you lend them at 2.6, you also make money, right? So it doesn't cost you a single cent. So instead of the more flat you sell, the more money you lose. Actually, the more flat you sell, the more money you make. Okay?